And we go ahead and begin. Begin by breathing in beautiful green, emerald, and yellow gold light, drawing it in from the horizon, drawing it into your bodies. As we begin to replenish tonal depletions of the emerald ranges and of the yellow ranges, releasing all grey, tuning into any dull yellow, dull green, dull emerald tones, and just seeing them return to rich, vibrant colour, feeling that merging through the ranges as we replenish our light through these heavy transits. We can drain a lot of energy, so it's important to restock, to recalibrate. And as we breathe this in, we see a stream of white diamond light move from the great central sun, connecting into the vertical axis, moving down through the center, connecting into the horizontal through the pivot point, through the intercepts, and as we see these lights connect, begin to see 7 lotus flowers spinning in white, radiating an essence of blue. As the white illuminates through the vertical, through the horizontal, begin to see vibrations and undulations of soft pink, as the blue dances around the vertical. Opening forward through the blue ranges, we begin to see multitonal hues of blue building forward through the backgrounds. And go ahead and notice any points of darkness. any dulled out tones to go ahead and restore into bright crystal, sapphire, lapis, sodalite, jewel tones. Of replenishing this field. As we see from the horizon now, with the release of the sharks from the blue tone, we see dolphins moving forward through the blue ranges. And from the horizon, the light of the sun connecting golden rays, the surfactant, crystal liquid light to merge forward through. This multitonal blue orchestra of light frequency bands, connecting that gold into the center point of the 360 of the blue range within the sphere. Some of you may begin to get quite warm in this positioning, particularly on the back side, coming through the solar plex. And connecting golden light to the center from all angles. Of the horizontal. Releasing out anxiety, releasing out resistance. As we open into the solar plex, to the light lattices, the light lattice, holding many dark tones, we begin to draw in that gold into the light lattice. Of the solar plex. And we begin to see this lattice now expand outwards, connecting into the blue multitonal crystal jewel tone backdrop. Hakutorasna shumna mai, kiarasna semne kiatrasna saatya. As we connect now to the angels of the intervention, standing forwards to the progressions, building forwards to the crystal halls of light, opening the harmonics, as we see these jewel tones build forward through into the halls and into the harmonics. Opening packets of grey, it almost feels like pockets of density release from the body as we open them, where we see them open and graduate into spins of 3, departicularizing, and dissipating into white particles. Cyclone spins of magenta fall forward through the diamond geometries, and as they maneuver around the diamond, connecting into the blue, harmonizing gradients, as they build the union through the flows. Moving into the frequency bands and the modulations, to synthesize and neutralize the mind, emotional, irrational processions. And drawing the grey inward towards the colour and expanding outwards. To the boundaries, fluctuations of the wave formation, like tidal waves from the center, graduating to the boundaries, to release. So we move forwards now into the crystal halls of light. Walking through the chapels, standing before the altar beneath the dome. The light from the stained glass shines in upon the floor, creating a geometric pattern. So we stand in the center, with golden tones raising up, forming the outlines of the seals. Holographic levels of like floorboards begin to rise. Black to dark purple orbs rise. Connecting with the light of the sun. And dissipate into soft pastel, soft pastel blue, almost aqua, and golden pastel yellow, electricity surrounding. As we open forward and look towards the blueprints, where we begin to see darkness lift, through the human blueprint, in primary formation. Pastel rainbow light returning. With the angels of the harmony singing the tones as it blends in to the center of the seal where you stand, returning light arc decrees, calibrating through the geometric pathways through the flower of life. We see these soft pastel tones return to the body, to the blueprint, the crystal lotus expanding and opening forward through the almost space-like alchemy. Opening forward through the Atman. Where the lotus comes to sit upon the base of the flower of life. Streams of code fall from the heavens through the dome into the alchemy, into the body. Backdrop, white, pink, yellow, pastel, blue, green. Harmonizing through the angelic caduceus, opening forward through caduceal flows, caduceal joins. Illuminating into gold. Connecting heaven to earth through the center point. So we begin to see fireworks as we connect that light to the core of the earth. Heart-shaped fireworks. As we bring the particles connect into the blueprints as we return the colors, return the spheres. Merge with the human. merging the blueprints through the arc to the source blueprint, to bridge union. Updating the code signatures to the tree of life. We see now, to the distance behind the tree of life, we see the fountains rise, the architecture build. Feels almost like we are coming into Italy or Greece. The way that the stones are cobbled. Clear blue skies. The white diamond star connecting into the body as we hear the fountains. Seeing the lovers stand before the fountain with the rainbow building through the background. The angelic domain. We build through the center point to the earth, anchoring the light of the angelic kingdoms to the earth. Drawing in that beautiful color to the center core of the earth, to the diamond, as it floods the lands, pushing out the grey, pushing out the black. Pushing out the dull tones through the layers, releasing distortion, releasing miasma, releasing destruction, releasing the death codes. Updating through the toroidal field of man and of the earth. Nakiras no somnamot pui kia hashna atia na amnamaha kutorasnum samo theateres nishinia. Mayotunos no shumnama akia. Releasing sadness. Releasing despair. Releasing forward through the intervention as the 7 trumpets sound through the skies. The angels of the intervention release through the boundaries to anchor heaven upon earth. Updating the prophecies, updating tonal arc-light decrees, re-arcing love throughout the lands, throughout the body, throughout the heart, restoring color, restoring crystal, restoring gold. Bridging union through the lands, through the layers, through the levels. The divine masculine, divine feminine, source angelic, harmonizing, unionizing, graduating spins, updating the torus through caduceal joins, through hierogamic joins, updating the perfect eye as we reconnect, releasing the crucifixion, releasing martyrdom, removal of martyrdom on all levels through the Akash of the collective. Nakuram shotoyara etia temnia akinesni ishi amna ai ha akuto so sumu otopoya. Nakiras nasam nama otopoya ni ikiatas nasan atia peatu rosno oshum namo hukuto pu no onarab nama otopoya a. Ha reshni ikia in yem nama a ha autos mo och kotos mo otopoya a. Nech nesh mahati nan nana ai nam namo otoporoshno osum nomo oi ya ai. Nikieres na asam nama atapa oto oroshnum nama och. Po hach nat nashmi irishni itia ataya. Nikieres na asam nama atapo ya oi. Hanos moos po hat. Nech keshni itipia nana am nama ai. Haroshnu oso om nama ai. Hu kutus na. Opening forward the gates to heaven, the golden stairs. As the codes acclimate into the body, updating each step that you take, illuminates. Feathers fall from the sky as you walk up the stairs. As you ascend, Namna ayati apya hakuto. Restoring gold. Releasing the storm clouds. As we access to Heaven's Gate. Opening the doors and the rainbows cast down. Pillars of white, diamond light connect to the earth through all nodal joins, through all grid points, through all elations as the earth begins to undulate. Magiotonum namashmo hoyekia, nashma hananai. Connecting the golden ribbons to the earth joins. As the world floods with the remembrance of truth, of who they are, and who they will return to be. The Christ consciousness return to flood the lands. The perfecti integrates and updates. as we bridge the blueprints back to the human. Returning colour to the human body. Updating through the bioenergetics. Updating through the perceptual barriers. Updating through the heart, through the solar plex, through the pineal gland. The golden light connects into the left side of the body, merging forward through to the right. We see the feminine raise the masculine. As he weeps, releasing the distortions as he returns to full spectrums of color. Expanding outwards, we re-arc through all levels or layers, all spectrums or densities, connecting now forward through to the apotheosis and re-arc the light of the apotheosis to the center of the human, never to release or fall back into these places again. The light of Ra moves through the layers to the center point as the white diamond light takes over. As we update our localized grids and update the fields, sealing forward through the beloved, sealing forward through all levels, all layers, sealing forward through the source origins and through the I am. Thank you.